Well, every morning this time we ask the big questions on finance and try to help you with your budget and your money.
Yeah, so this morning it is your turn to ask the questions, and here with the answers is money expert and author of More Than Money, Patrick Canion. Patrick, good morning to you.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure at all. Yeah.
All right, we're going to kick off firstly. We're going to hear from John, who's in Cronulla in New South Wales, and he has a question about superannuation.
Before the end of the financial year, is it advisable to make a lump sum payment into my superannuation? And if so, how much?
Well, that's a great question. So firstly, any time's a good time to plan for your future and put money aside for your future. But it's especially good this year because there's been a change in the rules. So nowadays, this year, people can make a tax-deductible contribution of up to $25,000. Now, previously, unless you were in business for yourself or you'd made salary sacrifice contributions throughout the year, you couldn't do that. So if you've got some spare money, or even a little bit, a lot, doesn't matter. If you can make that into your superannuation, put it in there, not only will you save for your future, but you can also claim a tax deduction.
All right, we've got a question from Belinda in Devon Meadows in Victoria about interest rates.
My question is, when will interest rates rise again?
We all like to know.
I'd love to know the answer to that one. Well, it's been extraordinary. You know, it's been nearly 2 years since there was a change in interest rates and almost 8 years since they went up.
Yeah.
Now, that can't last, but who knows for how long. We always recommend that people plan to pay an interest rate on their home loans of 2% higher than it already is. So that way, even if the interest rates don't go up, you've built a buffer into your savings, and you're prepared for when eventually they will.
Do you think by the end of the year?
No, I think it'll be a bit
Next
longer
year?
than that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I do.
All right. Now, next is Paul from Noosa, and he's got a question about credit cards.
I'm looking for a credit card. What should I be looking for when choosing one?
Okay.
So many out there.
There are, and it's one of those cases where there's almost too many choices. It makes it hard to decide. Look, we recommend that you find one that matches your money behaviour. So if you're someone that's good at paying off your amount outstanding at every month, it's better to have one where there's maybe a fee initially or an annual fee, and it doesn't matter about the interest rate because you're paying it off. If you're not in that position, well, it's important to go for a low interest rate.
OK, Natasha from Wollongong has a question about health insurance.
I'm wondering if private health cover is actually worth it. I've been paying it for about 20 years now, and I'm wondering, should I keep paying?
So many have that question.
Oh, absolutely. I call it the sleep at night test. So, will you sleep at night if you don't have health insurance? And if the answer is yes, could you sleep at night in a shared ward in a public hospital if you're unwell, if you didn't have health insurance? Also, there's financial incentives if you're on higher incomes to actually take out health insurance. If you're earning a good income and you don't have it, you'll pay a higher Medicare levy. So in which case, you're almost better to pay for it and know that you'll have the choice if you don't get in good health.
All right, Patrick, fantastic to have you in. Thank you so
pleasure.
much.
Thanks for having me in.
Yeah, and keep those questions coming in, and we'll get Patrick to answer them as well. So nice segment, though. Good on you. Nice to see you in the flesh, Patrick.
Yeah, thanks, Tom.